West Bloomfield libraries have mirrored the growth of West Bloomfield, from their origin as a collection of donated books in a clubhouse with handwritten catalog cards and a single part-time librarian, to automated libraries with audio and video cassettes, compact discs, software, and computers, as well as 90,000 books. In 1934, the township of West Bloomfield included the areas of Keego Harbor, Orchard Lake, and Sylvan Lake. It was an area of farms and orchards dotted with beautiful lakes. The 38-member Keego Cass Lake Women's Club started a library in their Cass Lake Road clubhouse, stocking it themselves by donating books and volunteering to handle the lending details for residents. After several years, the club women were overwhelmed with the demands on their little library. In 1938, voters approved establishing and funding the library. And in its first year as a public library, books were installed on the balcony of the Township Hall. Later, the library was moved to the basement of the Township Hall, where it remained until 1947. By 1957, the library required more space, so the basement of the old Keego Standard School building on Orchard Lake Road was rented. In 1958, land was donated on Orchard Lake Road for a new library. Donors were Irwin Cohn, Paul Zuckerman, Arnold Frank, and Jack Citron. Additional land was purchased with the help of the Friends of the Library. Construction millage was voted in 1960. And in 1963, the main library on Orchard Lake Road was completed, dedicated, and won a National Architectural Award. However, with the growth of West Bloomfield, by 1970, the library had again outgrown its main building. Eventually, the structure was sold and became the Hadassah House. The township purchased the 99-acre Civic Center property off Walnut Lake Road for municipal buildings, and the library welcomed the opportunity to move to that location. Because voters had turned down construction millage for a new library, the library board started to save money from their operating millage. They hired an architect and designed a building that could be built in phases as money became available. In 1984, the library was able to build the first two phases of the new main library. In 1988, the last phase was under construction with a scheduled opening in September 1988. At about the same time the Keego Cass ladies were collecting books, members of the West Acres Book Club set up their own little library in the subdivision's clubhouse loft on Commerce Road. This also became a township-supported branch. After being moved to a remodeled grocery store in the 60s, the township, with the aid of federal funds, gave the library land for expansion. This money, plus funds from the sale of the main library to Hadassah House, provided a beautiful new West Acres facility, which was completed in 1986. Today, the library serves the community in many ways undreamed of by the Keego Cass Women's Club. Let our staff show you today's library. The first person most library users meet is the person at the circulation desk. The circulation clerk's first responsibility is to greet you and answer any questions you might have about the library, its policies, and its procedures. For a first-time visitor, library cards are issued at the circulation desk. Books, magazines, videotapes, compact discs, recordings, and 16mm movie projectors are checked out and returned here. Records are kept by the GIAC computer system. A terminal wand reads the barcodes on the items to be checked out and reads the barcode on the library card, linking the item to the borrower. This computer terminal is connected by a telephone line to a central computer owned by the Wayne-Oakland Library Federation. The central computer shares patron and book information among over 60 libraries in the area. The circulation clerk is also helpful in directing library patrons to the specific information and services they are looking for in either the Adult Services Department or the Children's Department. Providing information is why the Adult Services Department exists. It is staffed by friendly, knowledgeable librarians with a wide range of materials to get the needed information. The reference collection is always here to answer many questions. These reference books never leave the building. Most books do check out, and they are on every subject, including special collections for mysteries, plays, science fiction, large print, and young adult. Many school assignments are best answered with current magazines and newspapers. InfoTrack is a computerized index to magazine articles by subject. It also prints out the citations and can be used with magazine collection. The library also has the Reader's Guide back to 1963. The Detroit Free Press is available on microfilm back to 1983. Other newspapers from all over the country are available in microform. The library is also proud of its new database, the BRS Colleague, which does thorough searches on specific topics under 50 different main headings. It can even find and print out entire articles on almost any topic. Librarians are also able to do free searches for information on your prescription drugs. The library can also be very helpful in locating books they don't own for you. A book can be interloaned from one of 60 other libraries in the Wayne-Oakland Federation or a university library to get you the resources you need. The library can get magazine articles quickly by use of a facsimile machine. A librarian can help you with this machine. Business Reference is a popular special collection. Standard & Poor's, Moody's, Value Line, Daily Stock Price Record, and Annual Reports are just a few items available. The main library owns over 1,200 video cassettes. The collection includes both feature films and special topic videos. The Wayne-Oakland Library Federation offers additional special topic titles. Parents and children find their information needs satisfied in the Children's Department. Librarians with special knowledge of children's materials are available to provide guidance to both children and their parents in the selection of appropriate materials. There are almost 30,000 books and other materials for toddlers through the middle school age. The puzzle table is a popular spot for young children to enjoy. Puppets and book friends entertain the very young. Library programs are planned for all ages of children, beginning with 2-year-olds who come to Top Plus One with an adult. Also planned throughout the year are storytime programs, movies, puppet shows, storytellers, crafts, and music programs. Some of these are co-sponsored with West Bloomfield Parks and Recreation. A summer reading club is held each year to help children enjoy reading. Parents can read to their children, and older children can keep track of their books on a book log. Behind the scenes in the workroom, support staff work to process the materials on the library shelves. Technical services staff follow an item from the time it is ordered through delivery, processing, computer linking, shelving, and budget reconciliation. The computer terminal in technical services is used to keep the status of a book current at all times. Bindery, missing, and lost books keep staff busy at the backroom terminals. Because a chain of lakes divides West Bloomfield, library users have a choice of facilities. The West Acres Branch Library serves the information needs of the north and western areas of the township, as well as serving many residents of Commerce Township. The 6,000 square foot branch supplements and complements the services of the main library. It has its own book collection of 23,000 volumes. Although many of the same services as the main library are provided, the West Acres Library puts special emphasis on the needs of the young adult. As a supplement to their high school curriculum, the library provides information sources useful for term papers and research. The Social Issues Resource Series, SIRS, puts pertinent magazine and newspaper articles directly in the hands of the student. Magazine Index provides citations to over 400 magazines. If West Acres does not own a particular magazine, specific articles can be sent from another library through the telefacsimile machine. West Acres offers many items in microform. Back issues of magazines are on microfiche, and copies of articles are easily made with a reader printer. College catalogs and career information are also in microform. Teens are not always working on homework assignments. A large collection of young adult fiction includes not only the classics, but also mystery and science fiction. Teens can also use Computer Picks, a summer reading program for computer literate teens. Computers match individuals with books and print out personalized reading lists. An Apple IIe computer and a large selection of software is provided for public use. Software ranges from learning to add and subtract to Bank Street Writer word processing and also includes an SAT preparation program for the college-bound. West Acres has a growing collection of non-book material. Video cassettes are very popular. Audio cassettes and compact discs include classical, rock, and jazz music. Books on tape are favorites with commuters. Children have their own special room at West Acres. The children's librarian offers the complete range of materials, services, and professional assistance as is offered at the main library. Holiday books are shelved separately for the user's convenience. There are also children's magazines available to supplement leisure reading or provide information. A supply of bookmarks and brochures explaining the film program and other library services is provided. On April 23, 1988, the community celebrated the 50th anniversary of the library. The township issued a proclamation naming the week of April 17th to 23rd as the library's 50th anniversary week. Both libraries were decorated for a birthday party, and receptions were hosted by the Friends of the Library. A professional happy birthday was sung when the birthday cake was cut.
Happy birthday, dear West Bloomfield Library. Happy birthday to you.
West Acres received a gift of artwork for the branch from the West Acres Women's Club. The main library received a gift from the Friends of the Library for electronic sliding doors to assist the handicapped.
From our Friends group for $7,000 as our part in the Project Easy Access for the library.
Thank you very much, Dory.
Special children's programs were repeated at each library. Shy Violet the Clown performed for the very young, and a magician did tricks for children and parents. A classical guitarist played at West Acres, and two flautists played at the main library. Over 1,200 people visited the libraries during the anniversary celebration. In its 50th year of operation as a township library system, the West Bloomfield Libraries now have 2 new buildings with 31,000 square feet of space that houses over 90,000 volumes and is staffed with over 50 full and part-time employees. Looking to the next 50 years of the West Bloomfield Library, we know we will continue to see changes as the community continues to grow. Our library logo says it all.